Aku here again. Welcome back to Utopia. I'm down in the basement. I'm going to sort this place out better than last episode this time. I am going to have a birch wood tree farm for a start. So I'm trying to get a few birch saplings on the go here. Because I actually didn't have any birch. All I had was oak. So come on. You guys decay. I love the fact that leaves decay real quick now. I'm not sure if that's vanilla or if it's a mod that's doing that. But I like it. Thank you very much. We'll change that. So what I've done, I've gone with thermal expansion item ducts. These are really cool. I learned all about them yesterday when I played on the other server that I play on Resident Raz. Now we can set these to input or output with a wrench. If I grab a wrench, there it is. So obviously that's going to be a harvester. That's going to be outputting like so. And then the planter, for example, we can set really straightforwardly. Just make a big hole with my earth mover shovel there. If you get your hand empty, you can set these really nice and easy just by putting whitelist and then I have to have you, sorry. Empty hand, whitelist, spare sapling, so that everything that sends out, that's a nice short route, it's going to send saplings down back into that. Brilliant. Now I can also set saplings somewhere else, and because this is a nice short route, if there's somewhere else is further away, then the saplings will go here first and then to the second route. So they'll always keep that full, and then any excess will go elsewhere. So really nice. I'm really impressed with the way thermal expansion has done their pipes. So try and keep this a bit tidy. What I'm doing with power, so basically harvesters, three things. We need power in, we need product out, and we need liquid out. We don't need liquid out, you can leave liquid in, but I want to use a sludge boiler so to get myself loads of clay without having to man it. So I am using the item ducts for the items, but for the power in the liquid I'm using energy conduit from Ender.io. Now this does not take RF, the redstone flux that thermal expansion uses, which we're going to use. We're going to generate thermal expansion power here. So I've got a steam dynamo there, and I put a stack of coal in there. It's obviously filled it all up. These won't go directly into these energy conduits, but the leadstone energy will feed straight into a capacitor bank. So the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to have steam dynamos running into a leadstone energy cell. It takes 2 of these for each one of them. I think I'm going to go with 3 or 4 of them. So I'll need either 6 or 8 of these steam dynamos, and they'll fill one of these guys up. Now this does maximum of 80 RF a tick, which I think is 8 MJ a tick. This can take 100, so it can take a lot of these if you wanted to. But we'll have a little capacitor bank, and then the capacitor bank will be attached, which I've not done yet, to the energy conduit, and the energy conduit is run to all these machines. So every machine in here has got energy conduits running to it at the minute, apart from the sludge boiler that's down there. So I have to get a way of getting power down there. I've got some facades on here as well. So if you look in here, if you look with our wrench, you can see in there, it's blanked out because it's invisible, but in there is energy conduit, and there's also liquid conduit in there to getting the sludge out. So I need to make a lot more liquid conduit. So that's what I've been doing down here. That's what I've done up to now anyway, so that's going to be the majority of the episode. Now, a couple of other things. I've moved this arcane lamp into the centre of the room. These needed something to sit on, and that's actually set on an invisible block from Open Blocks. So if I was to get my tool bag, which one's tools? Your tools? Yeah, your tools. Get my tool bag and get out my pencil glasses. And they take damage. Weird. Must have fought something with them on. Then you should see above that, there it goes, it's just penciling in, there's a block. So even though they need something to sit on, they will sit on an invisible block, which is nice. Now if you look up there, you'll see there is another invisible block above that one, and that one's kind of floating randomly in mid-air, but that's there for a reason, and that's the next thing I'm going to mention. That's there because, oops, let's go up again. I've been in the pub watching Liverpool play Hull City, my home team, and Hull City won 3-1. That's football. So I've had a couple of beers, so I might sound a little bit weird. I apologise. So that's kind of floating down there mid-air. The reason why it's there is because it's still lighting this room up, so I could get rid of these. and the arcane lamp is close enough to this floor to light all this floor. So it's maybe not lit quite at the minute, but it will light this place up. That's what it does. It searches for darkness and then lights it up. If we go up again, now chickens are alright because they won't light anyway, as the cows. But what we've got in here also is now that is 16 blocks below, so this is dark enough for Enderman to spawn. Come on. Come on. And dark enough for wither skeletons to spawn. Of which none of them are going to play ball. What's wrong with you? Come on. Stop being shy. Unless there's too many things too close. Let's don't know if, no, I had an Enderman. These have both got a sound muffler underneath them as well, because the chicken and the cow noises were getting on my nerves a bit. Now, because these are right underneath the floor where I'll do, well, the two floors where I'll do the majority of my work. Oh, there we go. We've got a wither skeleton there. So I'll turn the light back on. So that's dark enough for him to spawn, and we've also got Enderman in here. So that's dark enough for them to spawn. That's good. So this is the problem with if I'm doing this manually is they always teleport away. So this isn't really good for manual farming. But what we're going to have here is we're going to have grinders in here, MFR grinders. So now if I go far down, I'm probably going to get jumped by them heads. One where are you? There's one of them. Oh, little piggy. You little piggy. Let's see if they've gone down. Oops, there's one. And one more missing. Let's see if he's down the bottom. There he is. Cool. So that's them three guys done. So that's not really good for manual grinding, but once we get an MFR grinder on there, then we'll be able to get mob essence and item drops from them. And because we're in range of it here, then it's going to always be running. So it's kind of like passive grinding, that, which is pretty cool. And then I've got another one. This is all lit, but there's no torches in here. I've got another one of them arcane lamps there, which is 16 blocks away from the top of this. So if the arcane lamp below or the one above was one block closer either way, that's the chicken one, I believe. Is that chickens? Yeah. No, that's Enderman. Oops. Meant to leave that on. If the arcane lamp was one lower or one higher either way, then this room would be light. The fact it's right on its limit both ways, with that block on the floor, that block on the ceiling, means this is dark enough. So that's how I've had to do it. And it works really nice because this is nice and lit, even though that isn't. So very nice. So it takes a little bit of working out, but you can do it. So that's good. That's probably how I damaged the glasses in the first place, by doing that when I was testing it. Alright, what else have I done? What else have I done? I've added some silverwood trees. I've added some silverwood trees up there. That's like my final plan for that build. That's kind of done now, I think. I wanted some random silverwood trees up there. Now, silverwood trees occasionally have pure nodes in. Now, if you read the Thermonomicon, it suggests that they can grow inside a silverwood tree. I've not actually checked this, but the tree's magical nature is such that aura nodes often form within their hearts. Now, I don't know if that means as soon as you grow it, so if that's the case, I might have to keep chopping these down until I get one that's got a node in. But what I'm after is a node in there, so I'm going to leave it for a day or so, a real life day, and see if a node maybe starts to form. I'm guessing that the node might form as soon as you grow it on a chance when it first grows. So that's kind of what I wanted up there. I wanted to like a random. They're all different heights, kind of different spaces. So that's this room kind of finished, which is good to be getting on with. Now, something Ars Magica I want to cover as well is I found out yesterday when I was playing on Resident Raz that you can get these things called Infinity Orbs, and I had 3 blue, I've actually eaten one, and 2 green. What they do is, if you look in the Oculus, I've got 1 point, that's from the one that I've eaten, which means I've got another blue point to spell. If I eat the rest of these, nom nom nom, I've got another 2 points now, so now I've got three blue points to spend, which is really cool because it means you can fill up all the ones that you don't have actually points for. So if I look through all these, I can get my heal spell, which is very nice. So I'm going to make the heal spell. What do I want from here? Target non-slow block, disarm, plant, plough. Don't really want any of them, but get mana regen. That's a good one to have, I think. Make my mana regen a bit better. Affinity, I don't really know enough about yet. If there's certain spells have certain affinities, and if you keep using that spell, you become aligned to that affinity. So I need to learn more about that before I actually commit to wanting to learn to boost my gains in that. But basically, what it is you only get so many points. But with these orbs, which you can get from looting chests or from killing guardians, so the blue ones seem to come from the Earth Guardians, then you can get enough points to actually fill your tree out, which is nice. So I'm actually going to take these 2 green ones. And now for luck, I'll have magic damage, please, thank you. So I can get knockback, or blind, ignition. So I guess fire and ignition means you hit them with fire damage and set them on fire, one would presume. A heal spell, I can now get life tap or dispel, which I guess might get poisons and stuff off me, which might be useful to have on a heal spell. What we've got down here? Harvest, create water, drought, which I guess is like a void thing. Rift, interesting. Rift. I wonder if that's the like magic bag you have. That's interesting. And I can get, I think, mana regen 2. I can. Mage posse, I guess, is getting light mages coming help you. I'm not really interested in that. It's not my kind of thing, getting help. But I'm going to take mana regen 2, and that sounds interesting. Rifts, I think I'll have that. There we go. So I've spent them points from the Infinity Orbs, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a couple of spells off camera, and then, because I had no spells really since I died on Wednesday, so I'll have a couple of spells. I've got a heal spell at last, so I can do fight more dangerous things. And yeah, so I'm going to do that off camera, and then I'm probably going to come back and work on the farm downstairs. What I need next is going to be, I certainly need more of these steam dynamos, because one ain't going to cut it, definitely. I've got enough energy conduit. I need some more liquid conduit. I need to work out if I want to put this into a chest, or if I want to make a little A network down here, or if I want to pump it all straight into a MFR biofuel generator. So I'll have a think about things like that. I'll get some things made and I'll come and put it all together on camera. So I shall be back in a bit. Hello, Echo back here again, and it's the next day since you last saw me. I've sobered up. I had a couple of Stellas yesterday and I was feeling it a little bit when I was doing the recording. Unfortunately, I didn't get the recording done last night because we updated the server and it took quite a long time to update, and then Nemson fell asleep while I was updating. So it is now Monday morning, so I didn't actually get a video out yesterday. I'm going to carry on with the farm build in a bit. I've got some applied logistics stuff made. I've kind of worked out what I'm going to need. I'm going to need another floor into that farm area, so I'm going to put like a mezzanine in across part of the place to put the thermal expansion stuff and the power stuff, and I want to get steam boiler on the go. But before we do that, we've got an extra couple of mods, and I'm just sorting something out here. I'm just making a quick and dirty Mistcraft Age, one that's going to get deleted in a day or two. One, because we should have MFR rubber trees in now, in the config. And two, because we need spruce trees, and I can't find them in any of the existing worlds we've got. So, and everyone's going to need spruce trees. So I've started with a link panel, tiled biomes, forest and taiga. So forest should make sure I've definitely got MFR rubber trees. Taiga should definitely be spruce. Normal moon, normal stars, normal sun, normal lighting. And I'm just going to carry on adding the other bits that we need. So where are we up to? Blocks, colours. Don't need blocks. Don't need colours. Don't need anything like that. Don't need anything like that. I'm just making like a real basic world. So I want it flat. So right click and it adds it to the bucket. It adds them in the order you put them in, which is quite nice. Visuals, we don't need any. Spawn weather, normal weather. Let's have no weather anyway. No weather. And that's all I'm going to need. In fact, I do want something. I want a... what's it going to be under? It's modified, possibly. No, I'm gonna want a starfisher. It's not gonna be under populators. No. Terrain alterations. It's in here somewhere because the one I made the other day had a starfisher. Visuals, no. Weather, no, it's definitely not on weather. So what have I missed? It's not in biome controllers, it's not in biomes, it's not in celestials, effects, not in effects. These effects are quite negative, but they can reduce your instability when you're making a world, by the way. So if you're going to have a world that you know is going to be unstable, like if you've got diamond tendrils, then you've definitely got instability. You could add a couple of scorched surfaces. If you made it like a lake world, so it's always full of water, then scorched surface is going to make a lot of difference here. Scorched surface, if you've got iron, or if you've got like armor boots on, I don't think it affects you anyway. That's quite a good one to use. Explosions and meteors can be more hazardous, as I'm sure you can imagine. Right. What maybe we haven't got? Maybe we don't have. I'm sure we have got. I'm sure we have got starfisher. Because I'm sure, look at all this stuff in here. Molten amulite, alumite and stuff. Colours, well this is taking longer than I expected it to. I'm going to have to risk it. Oops. Didn't want to take that out. Bollocks then. Spheres, yeah, spheres are quite interesting as well. But yeah, it looks like I've not got starfishers. So, creative spawned all symbols. So let's go to starfisher. Just in case. This is what I maybe looked at, found it in the other day. Needs to work out what to spell now. I'll do my alphabet. M-N-O-S-T. Starfisher. Boom. There we go. So, temp, sapling world. Grab a notebook. What you can do now is go to the book binder, which is next to there. Right click that and it puts them all in there in order. Take that out and now I've got a book. And this notebook can go back in the chest there where I found it. Oops, shit, I've changed the name of the notebook. That's not what I wanted to do at all. That's something called notebook, fool. Notebook. I should have changed the name in the book binder, not in the not nothing there. Okay, first day for the date. So we've got a nice book here. It says I made it. Got 11 pages. All the stuff we put in. I need to make sure I've got a way back, even though we've got a starfisher in there. But got a book. Yep, and I've got a book stand. Wonderful. So let's head back to my base. I don't want this to take too long because I do want to get on with that farm. It's been taking me episodes to get sorted. Now I've left this sign here, by the way. I hooked up your ink farm to the public in the chest. Thank you very much. That's Nicholas did that, and Nicholas also very kindly. I was making some things. I'm making a partition editor. I said I had no iron. I was heard someone teleport out behind me, and I looked at my inventory. There was 64 blocks of iron in my inventory. So sent Nicholas threw a load of iron at me, which I will pay him back for. But I left that sign there because I want to show you how he's done this. We've got the triple white chest at spawn. What he's done is put a triple white chest under here. And these things in here, if you take items out, then they get replenished. Most of the things in there. After them builders wandered in there, after I was exploring the other day and I found a load. But the wood, the sand, the cobble, and the ink sacs, if you pull them out, they get replaced. And it's because we're using these translocators. Put a diamond nugget on the translocator on the receiving side, it makes it into a regulator. So that's getting regulated. It's keeping 64 ink sacs in that triple white chest. So if anyone takes them out there, the white chest at spawn, they'll just replace them from there, which is really awesome. So I'm going to set up my AE network to have that. This is all I've got down here at the minute. I've put some steam dynamos, some leadstone energy cells. I actually made too many of them, and I meant to make 4, and I made 8. Sorry, I meant to make 2 and I made 4 by mistake. Nothing's powered up yet. But what I'm going to do is I've got a 4K storage cell for each item in a thing. Now 1K storage cell holds 8,000 items. I'm not sure how much a 4K holds, but it's going to be a lot. MFR is in a temporary bundle. It might stay, it might not. If it does go, then I want to make sure I've got loads of stock to keep on running whatever I'm running. So that's why I'm doing it this way. So I'm going to partition each one of these for an individual item. So it's only going to have one item in each thing. I'm going to have another ME drive because I'm going to have more. I'm going to have 14, 15 items altogether. And each one of these cells is going to be dedicated to that one item. So one will be full of sugar cane, one full of ink, etc, etc. So that's how I'm going to set that up. But I think this is going to get too big and bulky here, so I'm going to put a mezzanine floor in, probably just above the level where that lamp is, and then I can put all the engines and stuff up there. Eventually a steam boiler, which then I'll use a steam to power these instead of using wood. Now the steam boiler will be running off wood from the tree farm, and now I'm getting sidetracked. So let's elevator blocks are working a bit weird since we've come back on. There we go. I went to spam the button. So let's go into this Mistcraft Age. Hopefully don't cause Grumpy too much lag. What Grumpy's on. This should be a nice stable world. And and first thing we see is we've got spruce, so that's good. And I can show you why we want spruce in just a minute. Now, a mana regen from my base, so that's not an effect from here. That'll get us back, and because I've updated my client, I've actually done a fresh instance. So, book, and I'm going to call it not Quartz World. That's somewhere else. So I'll just check in for spruce. I'm going to call it Forest Gump 2, the sequel, because the first one I made today was Forest Gump 1. And what I can do is look at that, brilliant. There's a starfish here, by the way. Hello. Does that mean I can morph into a creeper with a Christmas tree out on? No. Oh, it does. Creeper claws. Look at that Ender Elf. I didn't even realise I'd killed one of them. Yeah, I killed him in the dark when I was looking for spruce wood. Check me out. Brilliant. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. The episode's going to last forever if I don't hurry up. Right. So, what I'll need is spruce, and I still haven't mentioned why, and it's the reason why I've not turned any AI on. But let's get a bit of spruce. Because I need some spruce saplings. I'm going to set up a little shop at the, not a shop, but a little thing at spawn so people can get spruce saplings, because one of the mods that we've added for Christmas needs spruce. I'm sure some of you might be able to guess what it is that we need spruce for, but the recipe calls for spruce, so that spruce is what I've got. Now, I am going to use my sleeping bag here, because it's getting dark. I don't know, look at that. Christmas spices, interesting. And even though Grumpy's on, because he's in the overworld, and I'm in this Mistcraft Age, there we go. I can use my sleeping bag. Doesn't reset my spawn, and it's daytime again. Awesome. I've got some spruce saplings, cool, so I can grow spruce back at home while I'm here. Let's check out that node. Nice 91 normal. And what I'm looking for now then is, yay! MFR rubber trees. So, I've got pretty much everything I need from this biome already then. Now I can grow some MFR rubber trees back at home, I can grow some spruce and spread the love, put some saplings into the communal ender chest so that everyone else can get MFR rubber trees and spruce as well. That's good. Rubber sapling might not be enough, let's find another one. This is weird. I didn't make this biome, did I? Tundra. Did I put tundra instead of taiga? I'm sure I put taiga in. It's not exactly as I planned this world, is it? I did taiga and forest. But, it's not quite like I made it. Obviously, it's got snow because of the snow, because of the Christmas stuff we've got in. Come on, rubber saplings, trees, where are you? Let me through. Well, it must be more than one. Probably running by a load with my silly eyes. Come on. And of course, because it's a flat world, I mean, if I was to explore this, I'd probably find a lot of Foundcraft dungeons and stuff like that, because they're pretty easy to find when you're in a flat world. You see, I mean, I'm in a nice stable world, I guess. Got lightning, but I don't think that's anything to do with the instability. Come on, give me one more rubber sapling. God damn it. That's spruce as well, isn't it? Yeah, loads of spruce. That looks dangerous. Oh, I made some spells. I made 2 of them. I made magic missile, magic arrow, called it, and heal. So I've got a heal spell, which is nice. And I've got that third spell to make, Rift, which I haven't made yet, which I still do want to do in this episode as well. But Christ, I'm giving myself like 84 things to do in one episode. There's one. You're one, aren't you? Yep, you'll do. One over there as well. Get a bit more rubber saplings. I'll get all these saplings sorted out later. Come on, decay. Give me some saplings, fool. I can see a few falling. Cool. I'll get this one as well. So yeah, if anyone's playing on the server and you want some rubber, just look in the truffle white chest if you see this video. Or let other people know if they want some MFR rubber. I seem to be jumping higher as well than I was. Oh, speaking of that, I noticed a chest back at my base, up on top of the Foundcraft building. And I've not looked in it. I thought I'd wait until I was on camera to see what was in it. Well, someone's giving me a gift, which is very kind of them. These aren't decaying because they're attached to the leaves by the look of it. What have I got? So that should be enough. Ooh, interesting. A bit camp on it. Ooh, got some more spruce. Where was that rubber tree from? Over here somewhere. Any more saplings? That should do me. Anyway, so that's enough of that. Let's head back home. Get these planted up in a bit. But I'm going to use one straight away. What I'm going to need now is I'm going to want some red dye. And some wool, so it's got a spawn. I feel like I could have got some red wool. Any red sheep? Sure there is. There they are. Oh. Right, tool bag. Nope, tool bag. Where are they? They're there. We had some. So I think I might actually have to carry on the farm stuff for the next episode. That didn't get me enough. Oh, it did. Cool. So now I'm going to unveil what I'm making. Let me get some more wool. I might not have enough. Come here, sheeps. Get 8, 2, 4, 5. And I think I need some white as well. I'm stuck. Let's grab a bit of white. White, no. Dead sheeps. Whee! Screw it, that'll do. Hey, look at this stuff. Christmas craft. Yay! So what I want to make here is, I want to make a Christmas tree. Hooray! That's what I need spruce for, look. So I need some red wool, which I've got. I also need some red wool for a stocking. I need 1 white wool. Okay. So 1 white. I've got plenty of wool. No worries. So let's head back to my base. I'll meet you there, and then we'll make a Christmas tree and a stocking. Whee! Anyway then, back at my base. I just saved a little bit of time there. Jumping back. Need a bit of dirt. So, right, what do we do here then? We need red wool. We need 2 bits of wood. We need 2 bits of green dye. Oh, it's getting messy. 2 bits of green dye. What else was it? That's it. Awesome. Gets us a Christmas tree stand. Sweet. I care more about Christmas in Minecraft than I do in real life, to be honest. So that's going to go. We can go there. Christmas tree stand. Now we need a bit of bone meal. And this isn't the best looking tree in the world, but I had a little look at this in single player last night. We can do things to it. It makes it cooler. So, yay! Christmas tree. Yeah, it's there. Now I'm tempted to make out of slope blocks, but we can do stuff to this, and as long as it's leafy blocks, we can add things to it. Now the next thing I need to make, of course, is it 3 of them? Let's get that back out of the way. Go out there, you. That rubber can be, just smelt it up. Just throw that in there. And next thing then, 3 red wool, 1 white wool, bit of string. Awesome. Might have to make a fire to put this next to, so we can go next to the bed. There's my stocking next to my bed. Sweet. Such a nerd. Go on, get up. Yeah, I don't know what this is about. Come on. Smashing my keyboard to bits. Then what we need is, check this out, glowstone, glass. I think I'm going to need, I'm guessing here, lapis, possibly lime dye. Let's have a look. Red, normal green, lapis, yeah, and yellow. Should have all them. Normal green and yellow. Wonderful. Gets us ornaments for my tree. Lovely. And then I want a star for the top, of course, so that's a bit of glowstone and some gold nuggets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Check me out. Christmas Acco. The only thing that's missing from there is a hat. A little Santa hat. I can wear the creeper one if I really want one. So, there we go, look at that. And then is that Christmassy or what? Whee! Well, I can't go anywhere on the blocks, nice. And yellow. Ooh, fell in the water. Ooh, landed on the roof. There we go. How Christmassy is that? Wonderful. So I'm going to make sure there's plenty of spruce saplings available for the people. This is a chest, that's all. What's this? Bear the Roarer. Roar. Oh. Mod breeds. I can't press U in this version. I nearly pressed U then. If you press U, it crashes you. Is this a pet? Hello. I can push me around like a portal block. Can I pick you up again? Oh. He's looking at me now. Hello? What? I'm quite scared. Oh, I don't want to kill it. I just want to pick it up. Can I pick you up, little bear? I'll have to check that out. I'll leave him there for now. Weird. I think it's giving me the wrong kind of love. Right. Okay. So that's the Christmas stuff kind of sorted. We've got some other things in that mod as well, which is nice. Fruitcake, which is cool. Ah, orange ornaments. I missed orange. We can make gifts for people. Now a gift. It's not showing me the recipe for that. Showed me in single player. Oh no, I didn't. I looked on the MCF forum thread. Now a gift, you can put things around something, and it leaves the centre square empty, so you can put whatever you want in. So I could, say, for example, put a mysterious magnet in there, and that'd be the gift, and people can open the gift, which is cool. Gingerbread cookies, nice. Candy canes. Don't know what to do with them. I had one in my hand, but and ice skates, cool. And music discs, which look possibly like the loot only. So I might actually go and explore that little world for a bit, see if I can find some dungeons and see if they've got any music discs in there. Cause could really get on people's nerves playing Jingle Bells 24/7 at spawn. Ooh. The bear just came to me. Oh no, it's following me. Oh no. Oh, it's stalking me. Right, I'll be back in a bit. Okay, then I'm back. The video's getting too long. It's up to like 36 minutes already. So I killed that bear, unfortunately, and he spawned more. Oh Christ! So if I kill one, they'll follow me until if I kill. I've got 15, and then look, I've got 20 now. So Christ! I don't know if that's because I've got looting on my sword, but so yeah, I've made a little mezzanine floor. Still got space bar issues when I go at them. You also have to look at them, didn't you, to get up? I don't know. No, that looking isn't helping me either. Might be my space bar. I might have some jam in it. Probably some of my last night's tea. So here's my mezzanine floor. This is where my power's going to be. Extra farms over there, cows and stuff over there, and I've left that bit clear for the farms, for the tree farms, should I say. So I'm going to try and get on with some of that and get a bit more prepped before the next episode. Just want to finish this episode off, like I said, with a spell, because I wanted to get them free spells made. Oops, wrong button, come on. Get up. Get up. Thank you. Ooh, too far. No, hopefully this is still dark in here. Are you still dark? Yeah, cool. I had to move the light downstairs, but if you look between this level and the next level, there is actually like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 floors, so it should be alright. I've had to move it up one, or maybe down one. Oh, I moved it down one, so that's fine, yeah. Right then, so my next spell here then is Rift. I've done Touch Rift, I think that's how you do it, because Rift's in the touch line. If you look in the Oculus, we've got the utility, touch, and then down there's Rift. So, yeah, there's snow everywhere. On the server at the minute is me and Grumpy and Carl, and Nemson's been on. We've done a little bit of stuff at spawn, and Grumpy's just making all the Christmas tree lights work and stuff. Not the tree lights, but the actual lights. I'll show you that before I go. But what we need for this: Ivan Dare White Rune, Clear Feather Vintium Dust, Rawfish Chest, Purple Rune. Cool. And I actually have all them prepped. Look at me prepping like a pro. I think this is everything we need. So let's do it. Rune, Vintium, Feather, Fish, Clay, White Rune, Purple Rune, Chest, Eye of Ender, and my spell, Parchment. Awesome. And that, now what do I want this to look like? Voidy, something endery, enderman looking-y. That's kind of voidy, I suppose. Wrong colour though. Well, who knows? Let's have that thing, like a whirlwindy thing. You'll do. And I've called this Injux, which is another ultimate spell, but it didn't actually mean this because I wasn't anything like this, but I've just picked Injux. There we go. So how does this work? Well, I think what we do with this is I should put it in my spell book. So let's get the spell book into action. I can go in slot 3. Now, say if I'm out and I've got all that cobble, and I've got nowhere to put it, what I can do is, I think... Oh no, I've done something wrong. We're in the wrong spell mode. Do I have to be? Do I have to have a high spell mode? No, alright, I've clearly done something wrong then. So I'm sure some of you can people will let me know in the chat what I've done. Oops, I won't do that. Come here, you. Let's have a look. We probably needed something else that I've skipped. So, what was he in that line? Dig, light, that's locked, disabled via config. So I wonder if that's stopping me doing that. Well, I don't see what else I should be putting in there. Unless I need one of these, like one's gravity, one's something else. Well, I'll check that out then. Okay, so that's a bit of a, as usual, a bit of a fail to finish the episode on. Let's get up here and quickly go to spawn. Check them out. So Grumpy's working on making this look a bit nicer, and Nemson's been doing a bit of work, starting to work on making this Mistcraft Mountain look a bit nicer. Because it is a bit like a just stone hovel at a minute, but there we go. Cool. Right then, as always, thank you very much for watching. I promise I will get the farms finished one day. Don't know when. I'm in the second tree. And hope you join me next time. Cheers. Bye.